Hello, hello, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. I am Ivy Rose with Creatively Ivy Rose Oracle Readings. Now, this is a general reading for all of my Virgos out there, so it may resonate with you, but it may not. But if it does, please like and subscribe, as that'll help me to pick up on all of your energy for future readings. Now, all of the decks that I'm going to be using are shown here on my table, but there will also be links in the description below where you can find and purchase each one. And I also offer personal readings, so if anybody is interested, the link to my Etsy is listed below. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and do some announcements before we begin. So we have made it to November. Yay! Another month down. That being said, Thanksgiving is coming up. And your girl is going to be taking a trip to visit family the week of Thanksgiving and a little thereafter. So all of this information I'm going to reiterate in my mid-month, by the way. So bear with me as I upload next month's beginning of the month videos. They're going to be probably uploaded by the end of the first week of December as I get back in the middle of that week. Furthermore, I will be putting my shop on a temporary vacation while I go so that I can give my family my undivided attention. I plan on closing my shop the week before Thanksgiving, about midweek. So if you are interested in a reading, my suggestion is to go ahead and get that booked now before that time comes around, because once that time comes around and I do close my shop, I'm doing that so that I'm not bombarded or overwhelmed with all of the stuff, all of the readings that I may have before then, and I'm not bombarded with having to pack up and leave within that time frame. Okay? And finally, today we're going to be introducing some beautiful runes. So I love using different forms of divination. I have a lot of different forms, and I'm excited to share this with you today. These are runes that my mother gave me, and I'm very excited to show them to you and to let you know what they're all about. So if you guys are interested in me, introducing more forms of divination that I have into my readings, please comment below. I would love to know your thoughts, and I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Virgo. So the first deck that we're going to be using is the Secret Language of the Animals, a deck that I don't use often enough, and I'm excited to use it with you guys today. All right, universe, spirit guides of the collective, let's go ahead and get some beginning messages for Virgo. What do you have for Virgo at this time? Anything else? All right. Lion, power, loyalty, leadership, and family. Love that. All right, number 11. Look at that. It's the image on the box. When Lion comes to you, he comes with a call to awaken a power within you that is your birthright, not through struggle, forcefulness, or contrived effort, but through the simple expression of your true self, ignited deep within. When Lion roars, he does not so to gain... Wow. He does so not to gain approval, but to boldly claim his place in the world. I am here. Lion is now calling you to make such a stand. There is nothing you need to learn or gain from the outside world to be fully who you are. The time is now for you to embrace your unique strengths and allow them to lead you to discover your greater place within the whole. If you feel stuck or less than empowered, bring yourself into the open fields or quiet shores where you can be alone. Take time to reconnect with the truth of your inner fire and let yourself roar. Awaken the power lying dormant within. Feel it rise from the earth into your heart and body. You are a great and noble being. Your leadership is now needed to take your pride team or project to the next level. Don't shy away from your power, but allow yourself to breathe deeply and accept that you came here to fully express your gifts in the world. What is your heart calling you to do? Lion is leadership and abundance. Lion is loyalty to the calling of our heart. Speak your truth, embody your strengths, honor your gifts and the gifts of others within the balance of work and pleasure, solitude and togetherness. Be the lion you are. And here's an affirmation for you, Virgo. I breathe into my center and awaken my power. Aligned with my tribe, I am the full expression of my unique purpose. So let me know if you can see that. You can write it down and tell yourself this multiple times a day, daily, whatever you'd like. So universe is calling you to stand and to take a stand and reclaim that power. Reclaim that power as an individual. Reclaim that power as a spiritual being. Reclaim that power as, what's the word that I'm looking for? Reclaim that power just as a whole, as a leader, as a person who takes charge, as the unique, authentic version of you that you are. Do not allow people have you hold that back or hold that in. Release that roar. That is what the universe wants to see from you. Not being timid and not letting other people hold you back, or not letting people feel like you are less than this warrior than you are, because you have that energy in you. You have that power in you. If you've been shying away from it at this time, the universe is saying, no, don't do that. It's time for you to claim this power as your birthright. It is within you. It is of you. It makes you who you are. And if you have to stay away from people for a certain period of time and you have to go within to do that, whatever that is going to take for you. Some people, you can already do that in public, and you just need to take it to the next level, to take your creative endeavor, to take your team, to take yourself to the next level when it comes to whatever endeavor it is that you're facing. But some of you are still holding back, and sometimes it's harder to do that in person with others right off the jump. So universe is encouraging you that if you're finding it hard to do that, to go ahead and take a step back, take a step to yourself, meditate, get back in touch with nature, do whatever those activities are for you that are going to help you to get in touch with this lion or lioness part of yourself. Okay? That's very, very important for you at this time in order to move forward and traverse through this part of your journey. But you've got to want that for yourself. You've got to want to be that lion. You've got to want to take that roar and take that leap of faith into being this person that you know you are capable of being. Easier said than done, especially coming from a person like me who is still trying to find her voice. I've been a people pleaser most of my life, so I understand how hard it can be. But we are capable of doing that. You, Virgo, are capable of doing that. But you've got to want it so bad. You've got to get so sick of your circumstances and so sick of people walking all over you and so sick of people having that roar and using that in your presence for whatever they're using it for, that you say to yourself, you know what? I need to start using this for myself too. And showing other people in the midst, but more so showing myself just how powerful I am and reclaiming that right. Okay? All right, and now we come into the rune part of the reading. So like I said, these are very special to me because my mother gave these to me, and now I use them. So for anybody who might be a little off-put or don't know really what runes are, they work very similar to tarot and to oracle. Whereas it's a stone or a crystal or a little chunk of wood, whatever they're made out of. I just love the stone because they're very grounded and in grounding energy. They have a specific symbol that is on them, that is etched into them, that is supposed to give you a certain meaning, a certain description behind it that you're supposed to hear, a certain message. Now, these also come with reversal meanings, but please do not be alarmed. Don't be off-put by reversals, because just like in tarot, it doesn't mean bad energy, bad vibes. It doesn't mean that something bad is going to happen. All it is a way to serve as the universe showing you that there is a blockage so that you can pinpoint that and move through it so that you can move forward. Okay? Now I do this very similar to the way that I do Oracle. Of course, I can't let a stone fall out. If it happened to, fine, but you know, I'd rather the stones not just fall out. I close my eyes, I shuffle the stones, and then when the timing feels right, I pick one out. And this is what we have. This is how it came out. I believe that is upright. We're going to see. Ow, I hit my head. Gateway. Gateway, a thorn, the Norse god Thor. Page 133, and yes, that is upright. There we go. Thurisaz, or Thurisaz. And if I am pronouncing any of these names wrong, first of all, I do apologize, and second, feel free to correct me in the comments below. I thank you for going on this journey with me, because a lot of these things are very experimental as my channel grows and flourishes into what it's supposed to, and using new forms of divination to guide you all. So bear with me and help your girl out, okay? With a gateway for its symbol, this rune indicates that there is work to be done both inside and outside of yourself. Thurisaz represents the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness to contact the numinous, the divine, to illuminate your experience so that its meaning shines through its form. Thurisaz is a rune of non-action. Thus, the gateway is not to be approached and passed through without contemplation. Here you are being confronted with a clear reflection of what is hidden in yourself, what must be exposed and examined before right action can be undertaken. This rune strengthens your ability to wait. Now is not the time to make decisions. Deep transformation forces are at work in this next to last of the cycle runes. Visualize yourself standing before a gateway on a hilltop. Your entire life lies out behind you and below. Before you step through the gateway, pause and review the past, the learning and the joys, the victories and the sorrows, everything it took to bring you here. Observe it all, bless it all, release it all, for it is in letting go of the past that you reclaim your power. Step through the gateway now. All right, so in the midst of figuring out and finding this lion energy within you, Virgo, universe is calling you to do some introspection. Look through this gateway before you step through. Look at your past, how you've been in the past, your experiences. Look at the present and look at what your potential future can be by embodying this energy. And then when you are ready, step through and create that roar and give off that roar for yourself. Okay? So, again, now is a time to reflect, to look through that gateway, look at all of these instances that gateway is offering you at this time. See what past experiences you've had where you have not had this energy, what that has brought you, the happiness, the sorrow, your present moment, and how either somewhat embodying this energy or not at all, what that has brought you. And look at the way that embodying this energy, what that will bring to your future. And when you are ready, you step through and you roar as loud as you possibly can. Okay? That's why I said earlier that maybe it takes for you to take a step back and to do those things that are going to cause you to see this energy for what it is and to help you start to embody this energy. That's exactly what this rune is calling you to do right now. And for some, it may not resonate. For some, like I said, it might be easier to get out there and do this than others. But for the ones that are feeling this setback, this block, especially in public settings and with specific people, this is what universe is calling you to do. Look through that gateway. Look through that gateway, put things in a specific perspective, and say to yourself, okay, so not having this energy is what this brought me in the past. Not having this energy is what brought me certain things in the present. Having specific parts of this energy at specific points has brought me these things. Now, knowing what I know, what can that bring for my future? How can I allow myself to embody this energy for the better of my future, and then step through that gateway? Okay? And lastly, we have our messages from Spirit. So we're going to go ahead and get some final words of wisdom, some final, oh God, I'm forgetting my words. Yeah. Final words of advice. There we go. For Virgo. What final words of advice do you have for Virgo? You see how quickly that one popped out? I love it when the cards pop out like that. That takes me off guard too. In a good way, of course. Get to know yourself. If you find you are depleted or dissatisfied in any area of life, are you nourishing yourself? Once again, going back to taking that step back and reevaluating, looking through that portal, seeing where you are dissatisfied or depleted in those areas of your life, maybe due to a lack of this energy, and figuring out how you can regain that again and regain it through this energy. Okay? Let's see what we have. Your family loves you and can offer the support you seek. So, universe is telling you to rely on those familial relationships that you have. And of course, I say this all the time when I pull anything that has to do with family. I know that is not going to resonate with all of you, simply because some of you might not have family. You might not be close to your family. You might not have family in this realm of existence anymore. But just because they are not related by blood does not mean that you don't consider them your family. It can be a group of friends. It can be a significant other. It does not have to be related by blood for it to be family. Okay? So however that resonates for you, the people who you consider your family are here to help you. Put that trust in them. Allow them to see into your life and to see, hey, I'm struggling with, you might have a family member who has already embodied this energy, and you can ask them, hey, it's been, or you can say to them, hey, it's been hard for me to embody this energy. How have you done it? How can I more easily embody this energy as well? They are here to help you if you will let them. Okay? We are the company we keep. Are people in your space healthy for you? So, universe is calling you at this time to reevaluate certain relationships. Maybe it's some of these relationships that you thought might have been good for you and they're not. Or maybe it's people around you that do have this energy or a specific energy and are not using it in the best way when it comes to you or towards you. So, figure out who these people are. Your body will tell you if these people are good for you or not. Listen to your intuition when it comes to certain people, because you never know. These people in your company may be the reason that you have a blockage when it comes to reaching this potential energy. Figure out who those people are and allow them to fall away if they do not serve you. Because in the end, it will serve you in the sense that this energy will be able to be embodied and encompassed, and you will feel so good after releasing the people that have been trying to stagnate you and hold you back from that. You might have people in your life that have been purposely trying to hold you back from this energy because they see your light, they see your potential, and they don't want you to get there. I have had a few people like that in my life, and when I finally let them go, I realized, wow, I am a lot more powerful than I was made to seem, because this person kept on pushing me back or holding me down or making me feel less than so they would feel better because my light was not shining. Okay? Figure out who these people are and release them. They're not for you, Virgo. They're not for you. And they are holding you back from this. Okay? Overthinking the situation is not healthy. Let go of obsessive thought patterns. So, don't get obsessive with these things. Don't get obsessive with these thought patterns. Allow the thoughts to come and go. That's why meditation is so good, because you can focus on something. You can focus on an intention, but if you don't, that is all right too. It allows you to clear your mind. It allows you to clear your mind of dissonance and stagnance and static, and allows you to refocus the energy on the things that you need to refocus your energy on. Okay? So overthinking is not going to bring you anything but stress and anxiety and negative vibrations. Release these overthinking patterns. Again, easier said than done, but you are capable of it. And you are worth that for yourself, not to overthink these things, because overthinking does the adverse of manifesting positive. Overthinking will actually cause you to manifest the negative because of that energy that you're putting out there, because of that anxiety energy, that static energy that you're putting out there. Okay? So remember not to overthink, because that will cause you to overstress, and that will cause you to do the opposite of manifesting the good in your life. Because all you're doing is focusing on this stress energy. And the universe is going to take that and is going to give it right back to you. Okay? And you don't want that. So, time to stop overthinking. Allow things to ebb and flow the way that life is supposed to. And there is not enough information at this point. Be observant. Be patient. So, I can't pinpoint what that is for you, Virgo. I think you know whatever that situation is, and maybe that's caused you to get in this overthinking mindset. As a matter of fact, I think that that's directly related. I'm getting this feeling that is directly related to why you're overthinking things. Be patient, be observant. The answers to whatever that is going to come. They are going to come. Release the need to know the outcome all the time. And Virgo, I know that this is your energy. I know that is what Virgos tend to do. But don't get obsessive. Allow yourself to be patient. Allow yourself to release the need to know all at all given points. And allow the universe to take hold. Surrender to the universe. That is what the universe is calling you to do. So whatever this is, there's not enough information. And overthinking is not going to serve you. It's not going to help you find this information. You allowing the surrender and allowing the release is going to help you to bring the messages that you seek. Remember, if you're in this overthinking way of thought, nothing is going to come but your own static, the static that's in your mind, the voices of doubt, the voices of fear. That is the only thing that's going to come, and that's not going to give you answers. That's going to give you more problems on top of the problem. Release the need to know. Breathe in, breathe out, release. That's again why I said meditation's good for that, because meditation allows you to do that as well. Release, be patient. Your answers are coming. Everything is coming. Okay? All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you for the beginning of November, and I will see you all again for our mid-month check-in. Okay? Bye-bye.